On the left-hand side, welcome into the Nexus Gaming Series Division A East matchup of Totem Annihilation versus Résistance. We've got Anubrak, Rhaegar, Rexxar, Lunara, Sylvanas, and of course Misha on the side of Totem Annihilation. On the side of La Résistance, we are going to be seeing Stukov, Zul'jin, Varian, Orphea, and Imperius. Of course, as always, there's a Zul'jin. We're in a different division. Let's go ahead and jump into some Zul'jin baseline stack questing. Does Zul'jin finish You Want Axe baseline quest? By the end of the game, that means he needs to hit the enemy heroes 150 times. This is Division A. We are jumping up in our skill level by comparison of Division D and E we were just casting, so if that has any sway on you. You can also check out the average MMR for these teams by hitting !NGSMMR. There you go, get your gambles in, ladies and gentlemen. Will Zul'jin finish, or will he not? I also could have done a High King's Quest one for Varian. That would have actually been a smart one. We are on the current patch where Varian got a buff, Anubrak got a buff, Rhaegar got a nerf. I'm just skimming through the heroes. And I think that's it. I don't think anyone else in this draft got any changes on either side beyond what I've already noted. Misha is killed by Mr. Bros in the top lane. Okay, all right. So Mr. Bros starting out. It's only a quarter of a kill, but experience is experience as I try and show you that it's 75 experience. Aziriel very low on the Imperius in the bottom lane. A little surprising to see the Orphea into the Rexxar Misha top, but if you think about it, this is actually extremely smart. Orphea has so much good burst ability and damage. She also has good maneuverability with her Shadow Waltz, and she did go into endpoint at level 1. Shadow Waltz deals increased damage by Shadow Waltz deals an increased 90% damage to enemies hit by the end and grants 1 additional chaos, which that chaos, that trait, is good burst ability, and Misha is going to go down again. That's another quarter kill, and that's more experience. Man, I wish I could hit the right button today. It is a... first full blood goes over to the side of La Résistance, and they will be able to find that kill. Zul'jin at 4 stacks. We've got a few seconds on the gamble still. I don't know if that sways anyone. 5k to 600. I can see why you'd bet that way, but that is another kill. Rhaegar goes down. Imperius lands the Celestial Charge onto Apple Pie, and that is a smushed apple right there, as Anubrak will go down, and this red team with mass momentum at the start. Griffin comes into the top lane. Orphea tries to go for one Shadow Waltz, starts to back away. Oh, I just realized, Orphea, you need to work on that mount, bud. Mr. Bros, I don't want to shame you. Your skin's cool, but what's up with this mount? Bottom lane, we are going to be seeing a lot of damage onto the Imperius, who tries to Celestial Charge to stay alive, but doesn't work out, and that will be another kill, or excuse me, a kill over to the side of Totem Annihilation. 1 to 3 in kills in total. 92% on this objective. Varian did rotate to top. We do have a Twin Blades Varian. Twin Blades boy. Basic attacks reduce the Heroic Strike cooldown by 9 seconds and increase Varian's movement speed by 30% for 2 seconds. You also have a passive attack speed and a passive base attack damage increase as well. Dark Knight, just trying to get those stacks already at 9. Doubters starting to worry. Believers starting to count the little bit of bucks they'll get. That's a great Celestial Charge in from the Imperius. And Rhaegar rotates out, but that means the Anubrak's the new target as the autos continue, and the charge on the objective phase is looking good to the side of our red team. Okay. We do have the upgrade, the Allegrissimo. I don't think, I might have the wrong syllable on that one, but still. Reduce the cooldown of Shadow Waltz by 1 second. Hitting heroes which end of Shadow Waltz sets the cooldown to 0.5 seconds. Keep in mind that synergizes with endpoint since you're increasing the endpoint damage. Do you see what do you get it? Endpoint, get it? Cause endpoint, do you get it? Allegrissimo, that's what I said! I'm still pronouncing it wrong, I'm sure of it. Zuriel goes in a little deep and will go down, trying to land some Celestial Charge pressure. Griffin very low on mana when it comes to Sylvanas. The Guardians are dealing decent damage. We do have more of the bile drops from these Guardians in the Ultralisk, but the fort will survive at a couple 100 HP. Min top lane! Mr. Bros on this Orphea. Where's Big Scary Duck? Hey, Lindy, what's up, bud? Where's Big Scary Duck to witness this? If someone could clip and send that to Big Scary Duck, it'd be very much appreciated. I have to say, the Orphea into Rexxar top lane is an adaptation I've never seen before, and I'm all about it. I am loving it personally. It's ranged into range, but it seems like Orphea is just really able to punish the Misha and able to step into Rexxar effectively. Not sure, like, I don't want to take away from either player, because I also don't want to, like, compliment someone and then kind of, I don't want to give a backhand compliment, but, like, there is the possibility where Orphea is such a stronger player over the Rexxar Misha player as well. Or it just could be purely execution. Both of these could be evenly matched, but it's just Orphea, Mr. Bros, is so much well-versed on this hero. I really wish I had more information on these teams. Maybe I just need to cast more of this Resistance team, because I haven't seen an adaptation like this, and it's quite literally awesome to see. I'm very much enjoying it. But either way, my love for the Orphea and the solo lane aside, bottom lane still is the Reaver. Focusing onto anything that is but the fort. And so we'll see some regeneration globes grab. Varian does get that for the High King's Quest. Needs those 15 regeneration globes. Rexxar goes down in top lane once again. Even with a camp in top lane, Orphea is able to find the kill. I gotta say, Mr. Bros really outdoing themselves in this top lane. The Anub'arak is getting a little low here. Apple Pie is going to get hit with the Celestial Charge, and that is going to be a kill from the Zul Jin. 14 stacks, 15 stacks on the Zul Jin, as he does have that 1.1 range increase. And the expectation is the fort shall fall. Zergwave will be going to the top lane for our red team. I like it. It's seriously hard to 1v1 a good Orphea. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Bros, like, I don't want to say anything mean about the Rexxar Misha player, because they could be playing, like, I don't play enough Rexxar Misha to have, like, a well-versed opinion on, like, how this player's playing, but Mr. Bros is just having the ball up here. Gonna be heading to bed soon, but I can't miss a bit of Baja. Oh, Lindy, thanks for coming by. Thanks for the kind words. If I miss you, I hope you have a good night of sleep. Lord Bacon gets the flailing swipe sitting around a cup. No, the boss! Oh, the boss that was tagged by the side of the red team will prioritize the red hero. Misha goes down, Orphea to fall. Dark Knight getting chased right here. 17 stacks. Do they go for the Toss Dingo? Where's your Toss Dingo? It's off cooldown, bud. Why not pop the Toss Dingo? You would have lived. Wait, why didn't he pop Toss Dingo? No, Wailing Arrow was off cooldown. Huh. The matchup is super hard, but this Orphea is also playing really well. Okay. Unfortunate for Zul Jin. I feel like he could have popped Toss Dingo and either picked up stacks and died, or just ran. I feel like he would have lived there. Anyways. Doesn't matter. Also, Toss Dingo's a low cooldown. 90 seconds, it's a little long. Anyways, fight will break out in the bottom area. We do have the Orphea back into the top lane, but let's talk about the Anub'arak that is going to get hit with an Ancestor Healing and the Celestial Charge. Kind of between all of that, Anub'arak's in the exact same spot of HP. Apple Pie going a little too deep. Varian comes in, and that's another kill. Zul Jin solidifying that one. Varian also picking up another stack on High King's Quest. I believe he is through the autos and the kills. I think he just needs regeneration globes. No, he just needs to auto heroes. Easy enough for Varian, as the boss is going to get tagged, this time on purpose. Oh, he could have been out of mana. You are right. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Hey Zeno, what's up, bud? You're right. I did not think about the fact that he could have been out of mana. That might be the case. I didn't look at his mana bar. I was just tunnel visioning onto his health bar. Rexxar goes down. There's going to be a Toss Dingo this time. He will be able to live for now. Angelic Armament pop. That's going to be the Zul Jin going down. Varian finishes in the High King Quest. Lord Bacon getting the flailing swipes. Gets the healing pathogen. Griffin getting chased by Mr. Bros. The Zergwave is in top lane. Sylvanas will fall. Everything is falling apart to the side of Totem Annihilation. Boss Archangel plus 100% Zergwave. This is going to be a rough go. Orphea goes to bottom to clear things out. Soak up experience. But I think with 13 talent tier and a huge Zerg wave, we should be seeing Fort to fall for sure. Keep front gate will go down. Will they be able to get a keep here on the side of the Resistance? We're gonna have to find out in a second here. Orphea plays are so fine. Where is Big Scary Duck to witness this god tier Orphea play? Honest to God, I feel like we all could learn something from this Orphea players. We do have Misha stepping out with the charge. Lurking arm from the Stukov is going to zone back the enemy for a second. Archangel sitting around a 3rd HP. Misha gets killed. Some of the Zerg wave being cleared out here. 35% Guardians and a little extra available. Actually, I think it's just Guardians. Do Guardians bile? Yeah, Guardians bile drop. Okay, it's Guardians and Ultralisk do the bile drop. Keep is getting low here. Archangel goes down. So do the Guardians. So Keep is going to be sitting on a 3rd of HP. Zul'jin autos through the cocoon. There's going to be Angelic Armament once again from this Imperious. Gets the snipe onto the Anubarak. That is going to be a dead Misha as well. Flames looking to mount up and actually looking to re-engage. Haunting Wave from Griffin should be available with the rotation they're making, but maybe not, as that is going to be another kill. This should be, with the double kill had, I know there isn't a massive wave here, but Varian could easily step in and go for, yeah, they can easily go for Keep here. There's enough healing between the Stukov and the rest to be able to get this, but Misha steps in, 300 and something HP. Boar's unleashed. Oh my God, the Imperious is so low he doesn't go down. 27 stacks on the Zul'jin. Whoo-wee. Boss up in 1 minute 45. So camps to be grabbed until then. Alrighty, so camp on the left, camp on, well, I guess both camps on the left to be stolen away. 13 now just achieved to the side of Totem Annihilation. Oh man, I gotta say, the Resistance is doing a supreme job of playing this Praxis holdout map #1. And actually, you know, I've been so focused on everything else, I forgot to cycle through the other numbers. So let's go ahead and check those out before 16 happens. Nearly all the camps grabbed to the side of Resistance. Boss is up in 105. A bunch of pings coming out here. Wonder why. Did Lunara go Sentinel Wisp at level 1? I don't think she did, actually. Let me just check really quickly. No, she went Nature's Perspective. Interesting. Because I saw a bunch of people step into that near that bush, and I'm like, they should have been seen if that Wisp was in the bush long enough. But either way. Flailing swipes do go out. A lot of damage onto the Imperious as he is going to be able to get the Angelic Armament and the heal. Ancestor Healing will not connect. It does put it on a 10-second cooldown. Zul'jin is going to be cocooned. Rexar, excuse me, mostly a noob Rexar is trying to back away. Misha gets hit with the Celestial Charge. Does fall right there. Another objective phase up and available, and it seems like with the kill on Sylvanas, the start channel will go over to the side of the Resistance, but Boss is up in about 5 seconds with a 16 talent tier advantage to the side of our red team. Will they go Boss plus Zergwave? Seems like they're kind of setting up for it, or maybe it's all a great bait. Let's jump over to the opposing side vision. Oh, Universal Carrier as well for the Stukov right there. Just looking at this vision right now. You can see Sylvanas pinging for this, but here is... Oh, the rotation into bottom lane. Rexar, Misha are going to be the target, and that'll be a kill as well. They go in for the fight. Anubarak, they want it. Tostingo will be popped. Flailing swipes out from Lord Bacon, but Zul'jin, he wants the autos. He wants to get those stacks. He's so close to finishing, and Zul'jin does finish out that baseline. You want axe stacking. He's got 150 on the dot. No boss to be tagged. Here comes the Ancestral. It's not gonna get the proc. Oh, the unfortunate play. As this is a Zerg wave. No boss, as I mentioned. But now Zerg wave threatening onto a keep front gate. A little bit of zoning from the Stukov. Does Zul'jin finish 150? Yes, I'm just gonna pay you out now. Just gonna pay out the chat now. Alrighty, there's another Celestial Charge. There's going to be a chase-in from Flames, but the new target is going to be back onto the keep. The Zerg Wave's still sitting around 70% as the Misha's dead. We continue to see our step forward through this bottom lane, 14 minutes in. Things are looking really good to the side of the Resistance. Will they be able to end off this moment right here? Ancestor Healing doesn't come through. That's the third Ancestor Healing, it feels, in a row that has not connected. 6 to 20 in kills. Misha gets a charge. Cocoon onto the Orphea. The core shielding has fallen. The core health is dropping rapidly. Apple Pie with 200 HP is so low. Can't step in, still goes down, and game number 1 goes over to the side of La Résistance. They are dominant in map 1. I gotta say, 71,844 heroic damage from the Orphea. And this isn't just like ancillary damage. It's just not damage from poking. This is effective damage. 7 kills, 9 and a quarter assists, 1 singular death. More like ancestral healing. Yep. Exactly, yes. Exactly, Zeno. You nailed it. My delivery was shit. There's no way, in my opinion, that Mr. Bros should get Orphea in Game 2. I don't know about all of you in chat, but there is no way in my mind that Mr. Bros should be able to get Orphea in Map 2. I feel like you just don't let that through, at all. I feel like you can't let that through. Well, let's go ahead and get set up for Map 2 and find out what's actually going to happen. Man, that was a fun game 1. That was a fun game number 1. It's honest to God, it's been a fun day of streaming in general. Fun stream, fun games. Players didn't swap sides, which is always good. So there is another Zul Jin. Don't know if I really want to do the exact same prediction again. There is a Vala. We could do a Vala prediction. Let's see. What are the level 1s? I can take a peek at this ahead of time. Let's kill those. Let's get this. Let's see. Level 1s, we have Puncturing, Prog Rock, True Shot, Slam, Exterminator. Man, I kind of wish Zuljin went like Headhunter or something like that. All right, let's do a different prediction, okay? Which team hits or gets level 10 first? I just went to copy paste, and it gave me CCL dumpies. God, I love it. All right, let's put these team names in because they're on the correct sides. All right, so which team will get level 10 first? I will say this, chat. Sometimes I do miss when a team gets level 10, so if I miss it, please let me know. Sometimes it's so close, it's like a half second difference. But I trust you, chat, if I do miss it. But let's go ahead and get into the game. I am excited about this. It's a great series. Let's jump into Battlefield of Eternity. Introduce these teams, and we'll get that gamble going. On the left-hand side, we have the members of Totem Annihilation looking to take us to a map number 3 through Battlefield of Eternity. We've got ETC, Tyrande, Sonya, Raynor, Vala. Over on the side of Resistance, we've got Li Ming, Diablo, Zuljin, Anduin, and Leoric. They're looking to make a quick 2-0 happen here. And let's see, we got a Twitch prediction going. Which team will hit level 10 first? There's your draft. There's your level 1s. That's your map setup. Let's see what happens here. Get your gambles in. You got a minute 50.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Okay. Which team hits level 10 first? I just see immediate gamble into our red team. Immediate gamble into them. Leoric and Sonya up in the top lane. Apple Pie with the dear lord. Power slide through the Diablo. Diablo getting a little bit low, does back away to the well of the light well. Good double stun from Tyrande. Follow up from the ETC. Diablo comes in with the shadow charge. Can't land Okay, well, you got 56 seconds. There you go, chat. You got 56 seconds. Raynor just got first blood. Oh, wait, hold on. Where is it?
First blood.
Love it. What's up, Casual Boomer? How you doing, bud? All right, Flames is just forcing back the Sonya in this top lane, but she can play things safe. As we're looking at the bottom lane, ETC does have 2 stacks on that proc rock, 4 stacks for the Vala at level 1 already. Keep in mind, you have to multiply that by 6, and you have the baseline scaling as well. Right now, she's probably dealing somewhere in the 180-ish mark when it comes to damage from 1 Q. And when she gets the repeating arrow, then you can also get the extra singular hit. And then there's also bounces on top of that. The bounces don't deal increased damage based off the level 1, but it still has bouncing damage. Chastise connecting onto the Vala. Li Ming getting a little bit of a combo there. Lunar Flare from Tyrande not connecting from the ETC power slide as the the Tyrande tries to back away. Some good gambles, some good odds. Because I'm so toxic, as chat said earlier, I'm kind of hoping Totem Annihilation hits level 10 first. I mean, the payout would be better for them. Just saying. Anyways, it's going to be close for the time being. We'll see what happens here. Level 4 is going to be hit first for Totem Annihilation. Oh, that's the signifier of the end. Camp timing is a little early here. They might delay things out, but I'd like to see this camp grab closer to like the 2-minute 45 mark. I think if you grab it too early, we've talked about this before, but maybe some of you are new to the stream or you've just popped in or whatever. If you grab this too early, it gets into lane too early, which means it can be easily cleared out. The later you get it, the closer you get it to the Immortal phase, as I said, about 15 seconds or the 2-minute 45 mark, I think that's kind of the optimal time, because by the time the Immortals spawn, you have the camp getting into lane, putting pressure. And look at this here. We don't have the Immortals up yet, and this is still the camp already in lane. Now, there is a little bit of a distraction since we are having the camp on the right side grab, but I feel like just optimization-wise, could have been a little bit later, still getting some value as you do have that top lane camp. See, now this is the pressure that I was talking about. You've got this camp into top lane. The Immortal phase is popping off as that's a lot of damage into the Sonya. She's trying to back away. Dark Knight is low as well. Gonna use the healing, that self-healing really quick. ETC with the power slide, putting some pressure on at the top of our screen. As the Immortals go to race potential sides, things are looking good to the members of Totem Annihilation, unless that is a Raynor getting chunked really quickly. Reset for Li Ming. Zul'jin getting some of those stacks as he is looking for 9 out of the 30 already on that one. Gamba GGs have been called by the caster. Absolutely, totally, yes. Not like scaling experience could be the offset. ETC trying not to get stunned by the Immortal. Power slides through a few enemies. Leoric with the Wraith Walk to get into a better position. Apple Pie just backing away. Tyrande popping that level 1, the True Shot Aura. Ooh, that's a lot of damage onto Flames on the Leoric. He's getting very low as there's slam from Sonya. She finds the kill. The Immortal still looking good to the side of Totem Annihilation. Picking up this kill. Raynor back in the mix, getting some autos in, trying not to get stunned by the Immortal. And this Sonya, she's tanking a lot of damage. The healing from Anduin's pretty good. She's spinning through so much enemy health bars. And I can't believe Sonya didn't fall right there. 2-1 in kills. And Alarian goes into top lane for the siege in favor for the side of Totem Annihilation. Ooh-wee, chat. Ooh-wee. Alright, so Leoric's got a decent wave in bottom lane, but Sonya's not far off to come and clear this out, and you might be looking at the experience and counting your Gambas already, but keep in mind, these waves, they'll be picked up, and that experience is going to be found, parity will be found in experience, but look at this, the Immortal in top lane, it doesn't even get the fort front gate. Not even the full fort front gate will be going down. Alrighty, so experience is pretty close between both these teams. Let's go ahead and check out the differences. 1600 to 1600, or 16,000 to 16,000. And there's a little mercenary offset, some heroic offset to kind of balance everything out, but let's talk about the fight. Apple Pie trying to back away. I hope your day has been going well, Bahamut, and the casts have been legendary. The casts have been a great time. My day has been pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today, my friend? How are you, Shane? Lunar Flare out as well from the Tyrande. Little face melt from ETC, bopping back the enemy. Did go into Speed Metal as well as the Echo Pedal, which is actually just a good racing tool for the ETC. Diablo Shadow Charge. There's the Power Slide from the ETC. He's going to knock back Azariel into the enemies, or to the rest of the team. Ooh, Lord Bacon with the Desperate Prayer and the heals. Just peeking in before practice and saw you're casting Division A, so I thought I'd watch for a bit. Oh, thanks for coming by. Hey, Koala. How you doing, bud? Encourage. Don't bully me? Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed Koala's initial message. Why would you not encourage me? What the hell, dude? What the heck? Why would you? How rude. How rude. 10 talent here on the horizon for the Resistance. Will they find it first? I mean, if Anduin dies here, that could be the split experience going over to the side. Oh, Flames is so low. Vala wants the kill, but they don't chase out too far. Li Ming's got those big balls. Diablo goes in with a nice Shadow Charge. Power Slide in from the ETC. There's going to be a stun as well. Diablo goes down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, don't encourage Shane. Sorry. I misread. Sorry. I misread. My apologies. Spear in from Sonya. Mr. Bro's low. Oh my god, it's going to be so close between these two teams. Who gets 10? Like, the trickle experience. Oh, the trickle experience comes in. Leoric actually is the trickle experience. 10 talent here does go over to the side of the Resistance, but chat, it was a close one. It was a very, very close one as to who got 10 first. Quals on your team, don't worry. I'm gonna. Disintegrate from Li Ming, but that's still Zueljin to go down. A very low Diablo will fall. Souls not reset, actually. He's actually only at 6 right now, so definitely no revive on Diablo. I think that was like a second death for him, wasn't it? Yeah, so he died, came back, and then died again. Okay. It's the first bet you've gotten wrong? Really? Wow. Honestly, that was a close one. That was a really, really close one. If Leoric didn't go Split Soak... Nah, if Mr. G died, if Mr. Bros died, that Li Ming, that would have been enough experience at that moment, but the blink away was enough. Now, here's the thing. Bottom lane fort will go down. Apple Pie and the rest are looking to push in through bottom lane. How much value will they get with Alarian with a little bit of shielding left? Well, Disintegrate is going to kill that shielding. Dark Knight just autoing as quickly as they possibly can. Leoric is putting pressure into top lane, just quickly checking. And the Immortal gets the fort, gets a little bit of the keep front gate. And that's going to be that. All right, so Vala resetting for mana. And it seems like we have a camp on both sides to be grabbed. No testing, go. Oh, I completely missed it. God bless Leoric. I feel like 4 of you are cursing Leoric and 6 of you are blessing Leoric, I think, as I look at the amount of betters for that one. Diablo comes in with the Shadow Charge, getting some vision with the Fire Stomp. That's going to be a huge entomb, blocking the exit as ETC does go down. No Mosh Pit was available, but just couldn't push the button at the moment. ETC dead for 20-something seconds. Here comes Siege from the side of our Resistance. And will they find fort with this? They've got a Fallen Shaman and the Impaler camp. Aye, that's a Vala to go down. Surprised that ETC didn't go crowd surfing to Leo. You know, I really don't see a lot of crowd surfer at all. Like I feel like that's a little like oxymoron statement, but I feel like I don't see very much crowd surfer, and I do think that's a really good adaptation, absolutely. But it's hard because isn't level 7 the crowd surfer? So you're going up against Echo Pedal, Pinball Wizard, and Crowd Surfer. Crowd Surfer gives you cooldown reduction on your Power Slide, right? Was it at 4? I might be wrong. So you're still up against Speed Metal All right, hold on. I'm gonna break the game really quickly. Sorry, chat. So yeah, you have loudspeakers. Sorry, I was thinking of loudspeakers. Pinball Wizard is here, but you have loudspeaker, speed metal, or crowd surfer. It's a little bit of a hard choice, to be honest. Just because of the utility you can get from speed metal, or the increased knockback as well. It gives you the ability to go through terrain with power slide. Yeah, I know what it does. I just forgot the level, to be honest. And it also gives you cooldown reduction on power slide. I think if you don't hit an enemy hero when you power slide through terrain or something like that. Or it's like you power slide through terrain and oh god, well, ETC is not power sliding anytime soon because they're dead for the next 27 seconds. Tostitos from this Zueljin as he rushes in. That's going to be a triple kill. Make it a quadra kill. Make it a to the members of the Resistance as they start shredding through the Immortal first half. I don't like Crowd Surfer, but on this map versus Entomb, I'd take the 4 for sure. Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, bud? Good to see you, friend. Alrighty, so that is the Immortal going down. About a 1 1/4 level lead to the side of the Resistance. Hey, Captain Ziploc. Doing good, thanks. Enjoying your off season? I mean, I am enjoying it, but I want it to start up. I want CCL back. You know, it's crazy. There's like... Hold on, big fight to break out here with the Entomb. There's a leap in from the Sonya. Vala still goes down. Big light bomb from the Anduin connecting. And that is Li Ming getting Reset City. ETC goes for the Mosh. It's on a full cooldown. Unfortunate for the side of Totem Annihilation. But it seems like when CCL ends, it's like, man, there's like 2.5 months until the next CCL season. And that 2.5 months, it doesn't seem like a lot. And it isn't. Like, it seems to go by quick, but it doesn't at the same time, if that makes any sense. So I am enjoying the off-season, but I want CCL back. I want CCL back, like, now. Such an interactive commentator. Keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mr. Bros, I gotta say, so far in the series, Mr. Bros is probably one of my MVPs. Like, I know there's like, you know, the Zueljin plays have been pretty good from Dark Knight. I just, Flames has been really good, but Mr. Bros is just popping off left and right in this game. I mean, it's 7 to 13 kills. Leaping from Sonya. Oh, the Zueljin goes down to the penetrating round of Raynor. But here's the thing, the Immortal's still in the core. Tyrande gets back into the Hall of Storm. She's slowed by the Leoric, as he does have that paralyzing rage from level 4, which does give him 20% extra slow. Makes it from 40 to 60, but it doesn't matter. It's already game number 2 over to the side of La Resistance. I don't see a world where they don't take down this 20%. Griffin's the target. They want more kills. Li Ming ends the game. And GG, well played. The Resistance take the series 2-0. Well played. Mr. Bros is 100% the MVP of this game. Hey!